Hi. Wednesday. 4 episodes left. Today's the 5th episode. Do I need to say anything? The only thing I should say is that press the like button. Press the like button if you like the show. Press the subscribe button if you liked my reaction. Let's have a Patreon. While you check the link in the description, I'll start watching the 5th episode of Wednesday.
Take my father. I've always considered him an open book. A man given to misguided schemes and exaggerated displays of affection. But when he was a student, he was accused of a murder that took place right up there. Which leads me to wonder.
I don't think he killed someone. Is this Gwendolyn Christie? Oh, I think she was a kid. She actually killed someone. Or no? No, I don't think
They get a sword.
he's guilty.
And they certainly have issues. I don't like to tell tales, Sheriff Walker, but it's all Morticia Frump's fault. They were fighting over her.
Okay.
I don't know what to say, Gomez. Seeing you in handcuffs, accused of murder. I've never loved you more.
Adam, yeah.
All right, that's enough, Adams. Let's go.
I love him. Parents weekend. Okay, let's see. He's amazing.
I hope Wednesday's happy to see us. I left a dozen messages on her crystal ball, still no reply.
Fret not, my plumnet Cupid. I'm sure she's dying to see us.
But I'm happy to report that Eugene is on the mend and is expected to make a full recovery. So let's focus on the positive and make this Parents' Weekend our very best yet.
On the mend? Trying a coma. Have you been to see him? You're his friend. And the reason he's in the hospital. That is not your fault, okay? The monster hasn't attacked anyone in the past week. Maybe you finally scared it off. Or maybe it went into hiding to avoid this weekend. Let's get this over with.
There she is. Oh, how we miss those accusing eyes and youthful sneer.
How are you, my little rain cloud?
I thought Thing was filling you in on my every move. I uncovered your feeble subterfuge almost immediately.
So how's the little fella doing? Does he still have all his fingers?
Relax. I haven't snapped any of his digits. Yet.
So tell us everything.
Since you've abandoned me here, I've been hunted, haunted, and the target of an attempted murder.
Ah, nevermore. I love you so.
So have you not been waxing?
3 seconds. That's a personal best.
Are you feeling well? You're looking a touch anemic.
Not sure how much more of this family togetherness I can take.
They don't have parents.
I think you skipped the part where you apologized for acting like a total jerk last weekend.
I'm sorry for what happened at the dance. I shouldn't have asked you to siren song me like that.
Guessing your dad's no-show again this year.
Yeah. I got a text this morning. You?
Gabrielle hasn't shown her face since I started here. Probably sunning herself somewhere in the Seychelles.
My darling daughter. I made it. Wouldn't miss this for the world.
Hi there.
I guess you misjudged her.
Sis.
Do you remember when we did that duet for the Solstice Talent Show? Your Judy Garland impression was a dead ringer.
Sounds positively suicidal.
Oh. My picture's gone. Really? Oh, that is odd. May I borrow this for the weekend?
You know Reggie, the local coroner? He just blew his brains out.
Yeah, that gives us answers.
So, who wants to start?
I love it.
I think it's high time my parents faced the music. It seems they've been lying to me, keeping secrets, murderous secrets that need to be addressed. Who was Garrett Gates, and why are you accused of murdering him?
Whoa. Those charges were dropped. Your father is an innocent man.
Local sheriff doesn't seem too convinced.
Wednesday, stop. This is neither the time nor the place.
Actually, this is exactly the place. These sessions
Doctor, this does not concern you. And I refuse to debate a decades-old witch hunt with you right now.
Darling, maybe we should...
No. This session is over.
Have it your way, Mother.
Wednesday?
If you refuse to tell me the truth, I'll just have to excavate it myself.
What were you thinking? How could you ambush your father like that? Wednesday!
How could I? You insisted I go to this school. Did you really think I wouldn't find out your secret?
You don't know the full story. Your father did nothing wrong.
I'll be the judge of that. Potpourri?
I'd love to see how Wednesday makes her hair every day.
I haven't come here to fight, Brandy Jane.
My name is Bianca. New name, new life.
It's time to come home.
That place was never my home.
Gideon said you'd resist.
Don't say that man's name to me. You think he'd give a damn about some single mom and her daughter if we weren't sirens?
That is no way to talk about your stepfather.
You actually married him.
He wants you to come home so that we can be a real family.
Hard pass. He's already got one siren to do his bidding. Goodbye, Ma. And I don't want to see any more morning song bracelets anywhere near this town.
My siren song is drying up. Recruitment numbers are way down and the wrong people are starting to ask questions. This wasn't a request.
And if I refuse?
Then everybody here's gonna know how you sirened your way into Nevermore.
I finally make something of myself and you want to destroy it.
You haven't made squat, Bianca. You're just scamming a higher class of people, but they're not your friends. Sooner or later, they will see through you. A siren can never change her scales. You got until the end of the weekend to say your goodbyes.
You were all he could talk about lately. He was so happy you joined the Hummers.
Eugene hasn't had the easiest time fitting in at Nevermore.
He was so excited to finally make a real friend.
Well, I brought him some honey.
Eugene loves those dang bees like they're his kids. His fuzzy, fuzzy babies. He's gonna be okay, right?
I should go.
She's walking like that. That's funny. That's the one who got murdered.
We need to tell her.
She'll never believe us. We must stay strong. Hope
Well,
that
we'd have to
something
try.
more morbid comes along to distract her.
That's a terrible idea. Should be honest. I love them.
So, are you gonna make me ask?
Ajax and I haven't defined our relationship yet.
I'm not talking about boys. Have you wolfed out yet?
No.
Well, that is a disappointment.
That's me. Huge disappointment.
Gomez Adams.
How can I help you, Sheriff?
You're under arrest for the murder of Garrett
He's
Gates.
arrested.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Dad?
You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed for you.
He's funny.
My little tormenta. How's your mother?
Devastated. She hates you in Orange. I caught her laying a rose in a grave earlier today. The headstone read Garrett Gates, the very boy you've been arrested for murdering. Care to explain?
Garrett was infatuated with your mother. He mistook her kindness for interest. His infatuation turned into obsession, and he started stalking her.
Why didn't you call the police?
We tried, but his family was the oldest and richest in Jericho. No one believed us. Garrett's father, an outcast, hating bigot, was furious that your mother had accused his only son.
He won't hurt me. Garrett, no! Garrett! Stop!
My left thing kicked in. It was a terrible accident.
Why didn't you tell the truth to the cops?
Perhaps my father is exactly what he says. Thank you for being so honest with me. But then there's the matter of his tells. The way he smooths his mustache. The way he delivers a comforting wink. I've been playing Russian roulette with him since I was 12. I know them well.
I'm sorry. I wasn't a better father.
Could we please do without the overt display of emotion?
I know they make you feel uncomfortable.
How many fathers hand their daughter a fencing blade when she's 5 years old?
Your saber strokes were an essay in perfection.
Or teach her how to swim with sharks?
They found you as cold-blooded as I do.
The right way to flay a rattlesnake.
They really do taste like chicken when prepared properly.
The point I'm trying to make is you taught me how to be strong and independent. My father did not kill Garrett Gates.
Well, I have his signed confession, and he identified the saber he used to do it, both of which I'm about to deliver to the district attorney.
Don't you find the timing a tad bit convenient? The coroner kills himself out of remorse for a decades-old murder case the very weekend my father, your prime suspect, deigns to return to town.
All I see is a guilty man who's finally going to pay for his crime. And cuffing him myself. Oh, that was the icing on the cake.
Sheriff, how are you failing to see that someone is desperately trying to derail my investigation? I found the monster's cave, and I gave you the DNA evidence. Did you even bother to test it?
This may come as a shock, but the world doesn't revolve around you, Adams. Here. DNA results. No match, inconclusive.
So you truly believe this is all some coincidence?
Don't you want to wolf out and finally be normal, honey?
Her father never said a word.
Go away.
You forgot your fishing gear.
She has some fancy clothes there.
Father packed her favorite bait.
Are you serious?
Oh, he's confessed.
It's quite a catch.
I'm gonna miss him Wednesday.
Oh.
It's not over yet. He's innocent.
Well, if anyone can figure out who really committed the crime, it's you.
And she knows this place.
Hello,
Is this
Mother.
the secret library? Oh, it's not. I don't know.
Hello, Wednesday. So you're a Nightshade. That didn't take long.
Actually, I rejected them.
One of the first settlers in America.
Goody. I saw her painting at Pilgrim World.
Oh. How ironic, since she was the one who killed Joseph Craigstone. The Nightshades were her secret but deadly answer to his oppression. I know why you've come here, Wednesday. So go on, ask.
Father didn't kill Garrett Gates, did he?
No.
So she did this. Oh, and he was saving her, so he said he was guilty.
It was only when I heard the scream that I realized what I'd done. Your father was so calm and brave.
Tish, you need to leave right now. Go to your room and lock the door. He would never hear. You understand me? Morticia! Put this back on the table. Go!
Your father took the blame in order to protect me. I was so grateful.
So why wasn't he arrested back then?
You said Garrett was foaming at the mouth. His eyes didn't look human.
I've never seen someone so blinded by rage.
Or maybe it wasn't rage at all. Foaming saliva, dilated pupils, mental confusion. What are those all textbook symptoms of?
Drugs?
There's only one way to find out.
What is it?
This reminds me of when you got your first grave-digging kit. You were so happy you nearly smiled.
Are you sure you don't want to join?
No, that's okay, darling. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Moment of truth.
No one
Hello,
there?
Garrett. I was right.
No.
You're both under arrest.
Get comfortable. You can post
What
it
are
in the
they
morning.
talking about? I don't get it. What was she right about? About what?
Which means Garrett was dying.
Before you stabbed him.
You look even more ravishing as an innocent woman. Yes.
For once, could you two get off of each other
Does
and
that
focus?
change anything? She's still dead.
Prove to me you're still worthy to be called my son! Kill all those outcasts. Sneak into that dance and spike the punch bowl.
Wednesday. Did you have a vision? What happened? What did you see?
The night Garrett died, he had a vial of nightshade poison that broke in his pocket. He wasn't just trying to kill Father. He was going to use the nightshade poison to murder the entire school.
How are you going to prove it?
That blue sheen is a telltale sign of nightshade poison.
But you already knew that, didn't you? Because back when you were sheriff, you were in charge of the case and covered it up. You knew the truth about how he really died.
Listen, my job was to keep the peace. Now, if there had been a trial, both Jericho's and Nevermore's reputations would have been trashed.
I think the only reputation you were worried about ruining was your own. I remember Garrett bragging to me that his father had the sheriff in his pocket. 1 year later, you get elected mayor. No doubt with the full support of Ansel Gates.
I resent your implication.
What I resent is that you could have prevented Garrett's death if you had done your job when I lodged my complaint about him stalking me.
What do you want?
All charges dropped.
My father will be released immediately with a full and unequivocal apology from the sheriff's office. Do we have a deal? You were very impressive in there.
When did your visions begin?
A few months ago. Before I left for Nevermore.
I'm sorry you didn't feel you could tell me. But I'm always here for you Wednesday.
I don't know how to control it.
Our psychic ability resides on the spectrum of who we are. Given my disposition, my visions tend to be positive. That makes me a dove.
And for someone like me, who sees the world through a darker lens?
You're a raven. Your visions are more potent, more powerful. But without the proper training, they can lead to madness. If I could help you, I would, Wednesday. But we're not trained by the living. Somebody from our bloodline reaches out from beyond to help us when we're ready.
Goody has. I've seen her before.
Be careful, Wednesday. Goody was a witch of great strength. But her vengeance pushed her too far, and even she couldn't save herself.
So Goody is that white-haired girl who looks just like Wednesday. How does the sheriff just leave it alone? I thought he was like a man of principle.
You'll need to pick which activities.
No, I don't. Because I'm not going. Not this summer, not ever. If I'm meant to wolf out, then I'm going to do it on my own timeline and not yours. I just hope that one day you'll finally be able to accept me for who I am.
I'm proud of you, kiddo. You do you.
He finally speaks.
Well, at least we can't say Parents' Weekend wasn't a nail biter.
I knew you didn't have what it takes to be a murderer.
As much as that stings. Gracias, my little death trap. Mwah.
As I leafed through the pages of this yearbook, I was reminded of all the wonderful times I had here. But they were just that. Mine. You have your own path to blaze. I don't want to be a stranger in your life, darling. If you need me for anything at all, I'm only a crystal ball away.
Thank you, Mother.
That's cute. And her walk. She's just floating.
I did witness Roan getting murdered that night.
Excuse me.
When Roan appeared the next morning, it was you. You see, when you participated in the talent show with my mother, not only did you impersonate Judy Garland, you became her.
You're a shapeshifter.
That's a fascinating theory.
I'm curious to find out how Sheriff Galpin feels when I tell him.
You won't tell a soul, Miss Adams. And it wouldn't matter much if you did. Rowan's father already knows what happened, and he fully supports my decision not to involve the authorities.
Why would he agree to that?
Because Rowan was not in his right mind. His telekinetic abilities were driving him mad, and he attempted to murder you twice. His tragic death allowed us to rectify the situation without casting the school or Rowan in an unflattering light.
You and Mayor Walker are the same, aren't you? Burying bodies to cover your dirty secrets.
I did what I needed to do to shield the school from controversy and protect its students from harm.
Tell that to Eugene. How are you protecting him?
What on earth?
Okay, who wrote that? That's interesting. So the 5th episode is over. Who wrote this letter? Fire will rain. Did the monster actually do it? And this picture from the book where Wednesday's standing, and I guess it is the guy from the past. And they're kind of watching each other, and Rowan told that Wednesday's going to destroy everything, I believe. I believe everything was on fire in this picture. So I guess this night is coming when everything will be destroyed. And maybe everyone will think that Wednesday did it. But I don't think she will do anything bad. I think everyone will think that she did something bad, but actually it wasn't her fault. It will not be her fault. And Gwendolyn Christie, I don't remember her actual name of the character. She confessed that she pretended to be Rowan in order to hide the murder of him. I love the way that Wednesday and her mother are finally getting some connection there. They're talking about the secrets finally. Her mother already knows that Wednesday has visions and she's trying to help her out. Well, at least in the way that she knows the information. Thanks for watching. Press the like button if you liked the episode. Press the subscribe button if you liked my reaction. And check out my Patreon link in the description. I have a bunch of free and non-free content there, so you'll find something to watch. Yeah, thank you. See you next time. Have a good day. Bye.